my Scorpio friends. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for February the 7th through the 15th. I'm so happy to sit and read for you today. Really looking forward to it. If you are new to my channel, please remember to subscribe and share this video if it resonates for you. And if you are returning, it's so wonderful to connect with your energy again. Welcome back. Let's get started for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to start today by selecting the final guidance card. What is the highest guidance for Scorpio? There it is. We're going to save that to close your reading. All right, let's get started with the tarot cards. We're going to do a Celtic cross today for Scorpio and see what messages we have for Scorpio for their week ahead. All right. Okay, for Scorpio. Oh, that was fast. 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we're having a difficult time envisioning the future. We're sort of wondering if our direction is staying the same, maybe. What is challenging? What is creating the challenge? Oh, there's a new beginning. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. So you're having a hard time envisioning the future because you're starting something brand new. You are starting a new path of self-discovery. You're taking a risk. You're taking a leap of faith. You're beginning to understand yourself in a new way. So that's creating an obstacle for you to see how what you're going to do next, right? Or what the plan is going to look like. What lies ahead. Ah, Devil in reverse. So Devil in reverse, you may need to question your motives. You may need to look at your motives. You don't have to question them. That sounded a little serious. But just to look at them, to see what is motivating you. What is motivating this new beginning? What's motivating you to have sort of this idea of you're not sure what your future looks like, what lies ahead. Interesting. When I see the Devil in reverse, I always sort of think you're fooling yourself. You're falling into the grips of one of your own illusions, right? An illusion that we create for ourselves. The Devil is a very personal moment of illusion. It's not necessarily coming from the external world. It's sort of a personally driven illusion, one that we create for ourselves, and we fall into that, and it allows us to sort of make excuses for certain things, or to defend certain other things, or to be completely oblivious to other things, right? So it's an interesting moment of self-reflection on what's motivating you. What are your vices? You know, what do you use to escape reality? Are you escaping reality right now? The Judgment is driving reading here. So the Judgment card showing up in this position makes me feel like you're getting the karmic end to something, cause and effect, right? You're receiving the consequence. You're receiving the final outcome of something, and it's motivating this new beginning. But at the same time, I think you're being guided here to have a look at what is actually behind your motivations, right? You know, are you being motivated by fear or love? Are you being motivated by ego or the divine? You know, are you being led by your vices or your inspiration? You know, what's driving the bus here? Let's see what past influences were present for Scorpio. Ace of Swords. So it was a moment of mental conflict that initiated this potentially. Something that you just were like, I can't keep going this way, believing this anymore. Maybe you changed your mind about something that was long-standing, and it created, or maybe something from the external world triggered a mental conflict, and it sort of initiated an outcome. And now that this outcome is here, you're having a hard time imagining where you're going next, but you're on your way, right? You're on your way on a new beginning, and that could be causing a challenge for you to see where this is all taking you. Where is this all taking you? Where is it all leading? What are the future influences of this dynamic? 8 of Wands, but in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse is a time where I feel like we don't appreciate ourselves. We don't appreciate our imagination. We don't listen to our imagination or our intuition. We're ignoring things that are happening on the inside. Again, I keep looking at that devil card. So what are you running from? What are you trying to escape? What's the inner dialogue here, Scorpio? Let's see. Inner dialogue is I don't want to get hurt again. Is I don't want anyone to take advantage of me. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, but in reverse. So you're in your comfort zone and you're not budging. Interesting. It's going to be tricky to have a new beginning in your comfort zone. And I don't mean that facetiously, but look at the bottom of the deck. It's the 3 of Swords. So yeah, something did hurt you and it pushed you into your comfort zone and you're having a hard time imagining what to do next. But I have a feeling something is going to come in and push you out of your comfort zone. Let's see what the outer expression is. The outer expression is that you're wounded. Yeah, you went through something recently that was very painful, but it was an ending that needed to end. It was an ending that needed to happen. It was the closing of something that didn't serve you. And now is the time to get up. Now's the time to get up and start your new journey. And I know you're having a hard time imagining getting up and having a hard time imagining where this could all be taking you, but hiding out in your comfort zone, you know, it's your choice, Scorpio. You can hide out in your comfort zone, but the thing is you're in there by yourself and it's a wounded reaction, right? It's a reaction from a wound. So yeah, something definitely happened in the recent past to shift your way of looking at something and it hurt. It hurt you. You took it to heart. It may have been intended for you to take it to heart. It's hard to say because it's general reading. It'll be different for everyone. But at the end of it, it's time to rise above this. And I feel like that is your hope and your fear is that you will be able to rise above this. But right now I feel like you're triggered. And I think that's why we see the Devil card, because your old patterns, right? Your defense mechanisms have kicked in. And now you've retreated back into your comfort zone because I think you're starting to see a pattern even here maybe. There may be a pattern forming here. I feel like your hope is that you'll be able to sort of rise above this, but right now you're feeling super triggered and you're feeling hurt, right? You're not feeling like you can ignore the feelings about this and sort of look at it from a higher perspective. I think you're right in the center of feeling the pain of this. You got 2 cards for your final outcome. The Tower and the 8 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. The Tower's upright. So that tells me that you're going to allow the release of this energy. You're going to allow the release of this situation. You're going to allow whatever is not for you to go, right? I feel like that's happening, right? Judgment card. You've got the Tower here. It's going to karmically clear everything that doesn't serve you so you can have this new beginning. And seeing the 8 of Swords in reverse is a time where I feel like you're no longer going to be trapped by fear. You're no longer going to be afraid of consequence or afraid of cause and effect. I think something really hurt you. We see the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You don't want to mess with the Queen of Wands in reverse, my friends. You don't want to mess with any of the queens, but you definitely don't want to mess with the Queen of Wands because when she's in reverse, she can be very much of like a dangerous individual, right? Like dangerous in the sense that a woman's scorn. You know, I don't want to use the word woman here because I don't want to include gender in this reading, but I'm just saying like it's that vibe. It's the vibe of someone who is vengeful, someone who feels that they were dishonored and they want to take their rights back. And I feel like that's what's happening here. But I feel like you're going to get a assistance from the universe that you're not going to have to be the one to take anything back, that the Tower is going to reclaim things for you. You're going to get your judgment. You're going to get your the just karmic reward, or not reward, but outcome. Right? Karma is going to take care of this for you. You need to sort of focus maybe on healing, on getting out of the comfort zone, on understanding your motives, not so much on revenge. And maybe that's why the Devil is showing up, Scorpio, because you are seeking revenge. You may be feeling like you're going to You know, it's funny. It feels like you're wanting to reclaim your power, but through a vengeful way, like through revenge. Yeah. And not just by letting karma sort of take care of it. And I think karma is going to take care of it, and that's the guidance that you're receiving in this reading. Let's clarify here. 3 of Wands in reverse with the Fool. We see the 6 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, no, never mind the external world. You focus on yourself. Don't you worry about what the external world thinks about you or what you're doing or anything. It's time to look at your self-care. This is coming in to to clarify the devil. So devil in reverse being clarified by the 10 of Wands. That says to me, you got to focus on your motives because you're exhausted, and Queen of Wands in reverse, you're pissed. Right? And so you need to look at that. That's where your attention needs to be. Let karma take care of the rest. The Judgment. Let's look at the Judgment card here. Knight of Cups in reverse. So I feel like, I'm sorry, I really think for some of you out there, Scorpios, you were cheated on. You were cheated on. You're seeking judgment here for a moment where there was unrequited love or infidelity. I'm feeling like it's infidelity because of the Queen of Rods and that sort of vengeful motivation. And you're being guided to look at your motivation. I feel like something happened here that you don't need to worry about anymore. You need to just heal and recover from it. But that this could have been a time of indiscretion in love. Someone was not exactly honest. And you're trying so hard to adapt to this situation, but it's almost like you're moving into a place of dreams and fantasy, right? With this Devil card, you're moving into a place where you're losing touch with what happened here, because it was, I think, pretty painful situation. You know, it's interesting, but I feel like you need to sit with it. You need to sit with it and heal from it, because right now you could, with this Knight of Cups, I feel like you're overcome by moodiness, even again, that emotional insecurity, right? There is an emotional insecurity here. I can't help but think that you were in a situation where there was something that happened that made you feel like you were cheated on, or someone deceived you through love, you know? And I can't help but think that has overtaken your entire mood and perspective about your present situation. But you're also really tapped out. You need a break from thinking about this. Ace of Swords, right? Like that changed your perspective. This situation changed your perspective. 10 of Cups in reverse, definitely. Infidelity, definitely. I mean, I'm seeing too many cards that are making me feel that way. So for some of you out there, someone really wronged you. They cheated on you. But it had to happen. This person had to go. This person was no good for you. 8 of Wands in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. Interesting. You aren't going to go a conventional way. You're going to go your own way. You may have been married to this person, and you may need a divorce. That's another thing I'm sort of feeling. Or you may need to go your own way with how you handle this. I don't know. I don't want to encourage you to go off, because I feel like you could. I feel like you're so triggered and hurt that you could. It's interesting, Scorpio. What do you have planned here for the people that you may perceive as your enemies? You see, the 8 of Wands is really it can be a time of jealousy and rivalry, right? And again, it's interesting. I was seeing the Hierophant in reverse. On top of that, to clarify it, it just suggests to me that there may be some negative viewpoints that are taking over, and that, it's interesting. I feel like you could be feeling like an outsider, and that you wanna go your own way. Like you're questioning authority here. You're questioning things that have been told to you. You could be feeling very harsh about what you want to do because of the negative viewpoint that you're carrying. And I'm not saying that, it's unjustified. I think anything can be justified depending on your perspective, right? But I really feel like this is coming from a time where you were, there was something that deceived you here. And it's, it doesn't feel good, does it? No, it doesn't feel good. 9 of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. Well, at least with respect to holding your own, you feel confident. You feel confident that you can sort of create whatever you need to do for yourself, right? Like I feel like you're quite self-reliant. You're very independent, and you are able to sort of turn lead into gold, if you will, like King Midas, the King of Pentacles, where he can overcome any obstacle. And so that's a lovely message to see on top of this 9 of Pentacles, because it's encouraging, it's empowering. And I think that you are being encouraged and empowered to sort of leave behind this story and just begin your new path without worrying about the external world, without worrying about revenge, without worrying about this jealousy and this third party maybe, and this infidelity. Oh, it's a lot to let go of. But thankfully, the Tower's here to help clear that path for you, right? 10 of Swords. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is your worst nightmare. This is your worst nightmare come to life. Scorpio, I'm so sorry. I feel like I just want to say that whatever you're going through right now, it's temporary. It's going to pass. But I'm sorry that you're going through this right now. Further reflection here with the Hermit to understand this experience, because right now you're just looking at it and going, oh my God, this was my worst nightmare. And it friggin' happened. It happened. Now you have to understand it. Without seeking vengeance and without being jealous and without these lower vibe feelings. What did this mean in your life? What was this trying to clear away from you? What was this trying to teach you? This didn't serve you. I love you, Scorpio. This did not serve you. Let this go. It's a blessing that it came and left. My right ear just popped. And I know it's triggering all your insecurities and it's triggering all of this stuff, but it's also transforming you. Let it transform you. Let it transform you. This is very intriguing. It's interesting. It's like the King of Cups is in reverse because you're feeling so triggered. It's almost like you need to understand those triggers instead of just feeling them. Instead of just feeling triggered, dive into the trigger and understand, what is it trying to teach you? What did this experience teach you about yourself, right? And the Tower's here. This is going to get cleared away. Let's clarify that, Tower, please. You're going to be set free. 9 of Wands in reverse. This Tower is going to set you free in more ways than one. It's going to set you free energetically and in your mind, because right now you're trapped. You're trapped in a prison here, but I feel like you're going to set yourself free. This Tower is coming in to clear out any energy that doesn't serve you anymore. Yes, karmic clearing is part of this solution. And look what's on the bottom of the deck. The Tower in reverse. I feel like that's coming to just say, hey, when I do come to clear everything out, don't stop me, don't resist me, don't resist the karmic clearing. Let me take care of this. It's almost like the Tower is coming in to say, I got you. I'm going to take care of this. Let's see what card you received. Unconventional. Hierophant in reverse. I'm telling you, you're unconventional. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Don't feel like this was a loss. Don't be jealous of this other person. You're amazing and you're unconventional and unique, and your expression is beautiful and it's part of your life purpose. This situation was going to hold you back from expressing yourself fully. This isn't meant for you. Karma's going to come and clear this away. Let it happen. I feel like you are an unconventional person, Scorpio, and that your qualities are unconventional. And so you should stay unique. I think your uniqueness is the key to your life purpose. And perhaps this whole scene, I just don't think it served you. I think it would have been holding you back. And that's why it's got to go. And it's got to go in such a painful way so that you can learn something from this. And I feel like that's going to be really important to whatever it is that your life purpose is. And I know that right now you're like, life purpose, I can't even imagine what tomorrow's going to look like. But you're going to get there one day at a time. One day at a time, Scorpio. Trust the divine timing. Imagine that, always imagine that the universe is rigged in your favor. And it's easy to imagine that when things go the way we want them to go. But when things don't go the way we want them to go, also imagine that the universe is rigged in your favor and see it as a blessing. Karmic clearing. You got the Tower twice. Karmic clearing. I'm going to leave it at that for you, my beautiful Scorpio. If you would like a personal reading, check out my website, blueroseenergyhealing.com. I have left the link in the description below for you. And thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate your presence here for this reading. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to share this video if it's resonated for you. And I look forward to seeing you all again for another reading very soon. Sending you so much love and light, Scorpio.